Tam Lin was a handsome young man. He lived in the forest, near Janet's village. One day, while Janet was walking alone, Tam Lin appeared. "Janet, don't pick the flowers," Tam Lin said. "This forest belongs to the fairies. They don't like strangers." Janet asked, "Who are you?" "I'm Tam Lin," he replied. "I've lived here for years." "Be careful, Janet. The fairies are tricky. They'll play tricks on you." Janet smiled. "I'm not afraid," she said. Tam Lin's eyes sparkled. "You're brave, Janet. But promise me you'll be careful." Janet promised. "I'll be careful, Tam Lin." Tam Lin told Janet, "The fairy queen cursed me. Every 7 years, I must become a beast. I'll lose my human form." Janet asked, "How can I save you?" Tam Lin said, "Hold me tight when the fairies come. Don't let go, no matter what. If you do, I'll be theirs forever." Janet's heart beat fast. "I won't let go, Tam Lin. I promise." Tam Lin smiled. "Thank you, Janet. You're my only hope." That night, Janet returned to the forest. The fairies danced around her, shining bright. Tam Lin appeared, and the fairy queen shouted, "Become a snake." Tam Lin became a snake, slithering on the ground. Janet held him tight. The fairy queen shouted, "Become a bear." Tam Lin became a bear, growling loud. Janet held him tight. The fairy queen shouted, "Become a burning fire." Tam Lin became a burning fire, flames rising high. Janet held him tight. The fairy queen tried again and again, but Janet didn't let go. The fairy queen gave up. Tam Lin returned to his human form. The fairy queen said, "You're free, Tam Lin." Janet broke the curse. Tam Lin hugged Janet. "Thank you, Janet. You saved me." Janet smiled. "I love you, Tam Lin." Tam Lin and Janet got married. They lived happily ever after in the village. The villagers celebrated their love. Tam Lin and Janet are meant to be, they said. Tam Lin and Janet had children. They told them stories of the fairy forest. And Janet never forgot the magical night she saved Tam Lin.